looking, staring at you. You got what I need, baby.
Show me the go.
It is a countdown to December 31st, New Year's Eve. Vybz Kartel and Freedom Streets. The skies are filling up. Jets are coming in and going out. Hotels and Airbnbs are packed. Have you packed your bags yet? And have you decided whereabout you'll be landing and staying? The headlines on social media are just swirling and making waves. Look at this one. I am the better promoter. Feel free to comment below. Let's hear what you have to say about that. Of course, we know by now Vybz Kartel did a follow-up interview with Renford Williams on Stage and had quite a bit to say. However, time will not permit me to give the full interview, but I'll try to do my best and give you at least some of it.
It's a special edition of our show.
We have to save the best for last, so we're there now.
One-on-one with Vybz Kartel, an interview you've all been asking for. As the global reggae dancehall space gets ready for Vybz Kartel's Freedom Street concert, the world boss is finally gracing our stage. This, of course, after dominating the Jamaican social stratosphere since his release. Yes, the first time he's gracing our stage. Well, boss, sir.
We are doing, General.
It's good to have you, sir. Thanks for coming.
Yes, sir.
Finally.
Finally.
Well, maybe you need to tell our fans why it took you so long, because they've been asking and badgering yours truly.
I mean, why it took so long is the same reason why I'm in a link up Bunty yet. Save the best for last. You know them way there? Yeah, so. On stagers, we have to save the best for last. So we're there now. Okay. We're ready for talk today, boss.
Well, sir, we don't say we are the best. We try our best, but we don't say we are the best. But
simple.
Simple. All right, let's jump into some things you said on the fix about shoes in particular. So the argument is that you incriminate yourself. You could have incriminated yourself when you said, "How would I kill someone for shoes when I had my own shoes?"
Of course, I had a lot. I still have a lot of shoes.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Me have Louis V, me have Clarks, me have Gucci, me have Air Force, me have all the shoes.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So people just misconstrue what I said. I was making a joke in reference towards actual footwear. Oh. And people run with that. You know the bad mind dirty people them stay. So yeah, but yeah, man, it's just a joke referencing actual sneakers.
So it has nothing to do with weapon.
No. No weapon.
Okay.
And that me depend.
The other thing that people are talking about a lot is the night you cried when you heard that your shorty, your wife, common law wife, had sex with somebody else.
No, well, that is a joke as well, because if you listen previous interviews, it's actually 2 times when Shorty mother died,
you cried,
and when Madsus mother died.
Yes.
That a Juliet, yes. So we just run some joke with that. But all of the other interviews lining up to the one that was on, yeah, we'll state the facts. 2 people in my life, even my grandmother died when I was in prison. I never cried. But she was really, really old and she was sick for a long time.
So there was no crying for shorties?
No, man, we are talking about, man. One of the people I cry for, as what I say, her mother, because me and her did have that connection, and she was at all the court, all the court proceedings. She was there. Them run her out, she stand up outside. She did a right through like night through. And you know, Madsus mother, she original upon the Gaza. Real big woman who grew enough away. So R.I.P. to Juliet, R.I.P. to Valley, you know? Yeah, man.
And you were out with her recently, Shorty that is, and people are speculating about what that meant.
No, it means nothing. So if your son, Jason, have an event and his mother turn up and you turn up, that don't mean say you turn up with his mother.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So she go for represent our son and you go for represent your son. Now, with that being said, I have nothing against none of my baby mother them. Nah, man, tell you, say, Right now, I'm 48 years old, you know, what kind of grudge me can hold with people?
And yeah, because they're your kid's mother.
Exactly. Like, come on, like, really? So, I don't have a problem with her neither. So, I don't have a problem with none of my baby mother, them Sophia, Sherika, Amanda, Shati.
Yes.
It is what it is, you know what I mean?
But why do people feel that they should go down that street about things like that with you? I mean...
Because Vybz Kartel is a mega star. So everything we do it for sure. If me I come off a stage now and slide, because the stage is wet, alcohol is on the stage, and me always in my shades, it make international news.
Yes.
It's just a slip.
So there's peace between you and Shorty?
Peace between me and all of my baby mother then.
Yes.
I'm a peaceful person. I'm a lover, not a fighter. That's why I made up with 4.
Okay, sir. All right.
I'm just saying.
Well,
I'm just saying.
Well, what can we say about that?
Yeah.
Okay, so, all right. So let's talk about some other things that people are talking about a lot, and some are asking for clarity on that. The reconciliation with former Gaza members or friends of Cartel. You have been relinking so many. We haven't heard anything about Gaza Slim.
Kim and Slim, I talk.
Kim and Slim. We haven't heard anything about Kim and Slim.
No, well, me not see them.
You haven't seen them
No,
yet?
you so long you take me for say Da Vinci.
Yes.
Because I remember him have waiting, so he move a little slowish. So take long for forward.
So them you wait, man.
Yeah, because I remember who they are foreign.
Yes.
And me still have to focus on my show.
Yes.
Still have to focus on my family. Still have to focus on my well-being. But yeah, man, anyway, we buck up, man, a judgment, man.
Same.
Yeah, man. As I say, we don't hold no grudges or have no ill will towards anyone. Remember now, me bring them to stardom, you know.
All right.
From nothing to something, you know, just like a bounty killer do for me, you know. So, I mean, bring them to stardom. So, if you even see them, I do what them I do, is a proud feeling.
Yes.
Popcorn on the left foot, me and Papi pass straight. You see me? Because I know him there. Him fly out, even when him fly out, him flying back a straight a foot him forward, and me and him there apart. Right through like night Joe.
Same.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
But there were tension, though, between some of them and you.
Tension between
tension.
everybody.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because so it going, you know, just, all right, when a man got prisoner or a man dead, you know, well, if attention that.
Yes.
Especially if he's a powerful man. People have a fight over your legacy. People have fight. What them call it? Deadlift?
Dead.
Okay, we'll stop the interview right there. And if you would love to hear it in its entirety, run on over to YouTube and check out On Stage. It is said that Vybz Kartel is creating a ruckus at the airports, on the highways, and in the hotels. Jets are landing every second, not even the minute, but by the second. Take a listen to this.
They've been listening already. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. I know you're excited to go down to Kingston, but air traffic control just slapped a 2.5 hour delay on the plane.
A lie.
Because basically, they got to coordinate between LaGuardia.
Things that make you go, Now, our next clip will explain to you exactly why this is happening right here, right now.
I mean, the experience of Freedom Street is going to be amazing. Fitting for an end-of-year event. There are going to be selectors like Chrome, Chromatic, Code Red, Boom Boom, and the list goes on. It's going to be an amazing musical selection and a musical journey up until around 10 o'clock when Vybz Kartel hits the stage. On time, people. 10 p.m. sharp. I am opening and I am closing the show. During that time, because the theme of the stage show itself, the live performance is unity. Because you know, it's a Portmore Empire reunion. So you know, Popcorn will be there, Da Vinci will be there, Lisa Hype will be there, Indu will be there, Sheba will be there. And plus, you know, along the way, we have some new stars, the Skilly Beg, the Chronic Law, international stars like Shatta Wally, you know what I mean? And some other artists from Canada, which shall really remain unnamed. Busta Rhyme, Tommy Lee, and the list goes on. It's going to be crazy. Spice, the queen of dancehall. We can't let her out. So, the theme of the live performance itself is just unity, energy, and vibe. And trust me, people, you don't want to miss this. And that's a good question. It's not just a stage show, it's also a party. Gates open at 4 p.m. sharp because we're doing everything under strict time. So gates open 4 p.m., you come in, you can get a variety of food, beverages, alcoholic and non-alcoholic. Music will be at the top of our the palette for the fans, you know. So expect the best musical selections, expect the best food, expect straight vibes drum and some other beverages. And trust me, this is gonna be the fastest 10 hours. I remember them say when time fly when you're having fun.
That's true.
So this is gonna be like the quickest 10 or 11 hours of your New Year's experience at the National Stadium, Freedom Street. We're gonna have champagne popping, fireworks. We're gonna have to pray as well because you know we're Jamaican.
Yep.
So you know we still have that watch night energy the way we have to pray and give God thanks for kerosene and New Year, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be amazing, man. Just come out, man. Safety is also one of our biggest concerns. So me personally want to make the people them know say, don't worry about safety. That lock. Don't worry about that. Safety is our number one concern. And then after that, we bring the vibes too now. So when you're done party, so when you read safe, on the party safe, on the go home safe. That is the agenda. Tickets will be sold online as usual at freedomstreetlive.com as well as at the park and ride locations, because remember, in keeping with the current trend of how the concerts are being kept now, especially at places like the National Stadium, we don't want to clog up the roads. So you park at specific designated areas, you can get a ticket there, you'll be shuttled in, you'll be shuttled out. Also, they will be at Fontana, and I think at Bulmers.
That's where the park and ride location.
That's where the park and ride. That's one of the park and ride locations. And if you're in Mobe, the tickets you can get them at Fontana as well as El Paso. So if you don't get them there, so you get them here. So, you know what I mean? Yes. I mean, Nuffy will be hosting the event. Why was he chosen? Apart from the fact that he's been the #1 MC in Jamaica for the past 14, 15 years.
Maybe 2 decades, I guess.
He's a family. His family, we grew up together in Portmore. Me, him and Grace Hamilton. You might know her as Spice. So we all grew up together. So like I said, it's a family-oriented event. It's a unity event. So we keep in with that tradition. You know what I mean? So nothing. I will come mash up the place in his true typical form. Yes.
Marketing. Straight vibes rum. Me have fever. Rub me up with it, please, sir. So from that clip, we know this is a well-planned Freedom Street New Year's Eve concert that's going to be extremely epic. Now remember, we've got to be careful what we ask for, and the good book says, ask and it shall be given, seek and you shall find. But what you ask for, you just might get it. Next up is Joe Bogdonovich in an interview with TVJ, and he's asking God, will he be able to fill the stadium? But it seems like the stadium is full and will be running over.
I'm getting ready to do an interview on the track right now. That place is looking awesome. We're ahead of schedule.
Joe at the National Stadium on Boxing Day as preparations ramp up for Kartel's return gig. And the news just coming in, no Sting.
Boy Joe, Freedom Street. Look like you guys flop Sting.
We don't flop anybody. We just do the best we can, and the chips fall where they fall. But, you know, I wish he was in business on that day, because I want everyone to succeed, you know, because we're all in it together, you know. It's unity through music and good vibes, you know, good over evil. And we wish everybody the best, and we're working our butt off right now for Freedom Street. This is mega. This is definitely mega. This is a part that moves from the bottom on up, goes up, and that's a small place where Kartel will be sometimes, and maybe some other solo work. Then these are areas that you can go down to and doing other kinds of things. And then all the way down here to the main lower level of the stage, which means you go all the way around like this, all the way around so that you can entertain everybody. This is a show where you have to entertain everybody and not just one set like 180 degrees. You know, this is an opportunity. What's great is stepping in a different direction from Sumfest. That's the sound of money. Money. Boom, boom. We're counting the money, see? Lots of money here, see? Lots of money. 31 years of Sumfest was one thing and great and getting better every year that we've been there. And now we're doing something in Kingston. It's a whole other world here in Kingston. And to be able to do something for dancehall, this is the dancehall show of the decade.
It's a case of it's going to be big, but just how big the question. Buju Banton staging his return show at the National Stadium in 2019, with Chris Brown, Burna Boy and Kirk Franklin also performing at the venue.
It's a monster. This one is not only for the record books, but I feel, I talk a lot about the biggest festivals in the world, and Coachella is one of them, and there's others as well. And everyone thought that was kind of a joke, but now that what's good about this production and how to do it right is that we have a lot of people working on it internationally, and they have a different attitude. They want everybody to win. It's not about competition. It's really about doing the best you can and bringing unity to the music scene.
Masika is on the bill right now. Did you guys bring him in to boost ticket sales?
No, we didn't bring him in. He came because of his friend, and that's Vybz Kartel in Respect. So he just wants to be giving all his love to not only the show, but to the artist himself. When they're on point and feel the love for one another and not the competition with one another, they can move mountains, and we're going to be moving big mountains on this one. Billboard was here on this field with him a couple days ago. They're going to have a big, I think it's a cover story of him in Billboard. I mean, that's as top as you can get. It's the Portmore Empire revisited, along with Skillibeng and Chronic Law. That person in Canada, can't mention his name, but he'll be here. Freedom Street. The shackles are off. Boom, bang. He's a more mature person. He's still great lyrically. He's got a ton of new songs, and he's got a lot of love in his heart. He's got a fiance. His life has changed, and that's what you're going to see. And if he can change his life from the not so good to the excellent, it means that everybody can do it too. We just have to have more confidence in ourselves.
Is Vybz Kartel going to be able to fill up the National Stadium?
God, will he fill the stadium? Was that a yes? Was that a yes? Well, I can tell you we're in good hands. The tickets are selling well, people are coming, and the stadium is huge. There's 30,000 here in the bleachers. The floor here on the grass is another 11,000, 12,000. The grandstand has around close to 6,000, 5,300. So it's a lot to fill. You can't miss this one. It's going to be mega. It's going to be a big production. I'm out.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. I heard in passing that God replied to Joe and told him, I make all things wonderful in my time. I also have some advice for those who are watching and looking on and saying, yes, I want to be like him. Believe in yourself, and others will believe in you also. Whatever you do, be kind and gentle to yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will believe in you. But great things can happen when we believe.
Carry on items put away until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. Be careful when opening overhead bins as items tend to move during flight. If you have a receipt that says claim at gate, you may pick up your items outside the front boarding door. If you need help getting off the plane, please remain seated so we may better assist you. For information on connecting flights and bag claims, you may check the airport monitors or download our free JetBlue mobile app. On behalf of all of us here at JetBlue, especially this New York City-based crew, thank you again for flying with us. And for those that are lucky enough to call Jamaica home, I am extremely jealous. Enjoy your stay, have a great time, happy holidays.
Please remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share, comment.